What's going on, guys? It's MagesticPie. Welcome to Fixing Shinies, a series where I take shiny Pokemon forms and change them around to make them look better or make them look like they make more sense. Please keep in mind that these are based solely on my opinion and you may think otherwise. With that, let's get started. Coming up first in our Fixing Shinies Alolan special is Alolan Raticate. So Alolan Raticate is normally gray, it's got a brown stomach, and then it's got a whitish tan face and feet and tail. And then a shiny just changes the gray to this reddish color and then makes the feet, face, and the tail this kind of light pink kind of color. So what I did was I changed its gray body instead of that gray color to a very stark contrast to make it a white color. And then I changed its stomach and the ears, that brown color, to a gray color to kind of go with the white a little bit more. And then its tail, its feet, its face, I changed from like that tannish color to this light pink color. And then its eyes, I changed from that dull red to make them a little bit more of a more vibrant red, even sort of like a pinkish kind of color. The whole idea that I was going with Alolan Raticate was that it was like a lab rat. Most of the lab rats that are used are white, and then they've got the pink feet and tail. So that was my inspiration for that. Second up is Alolan Raichu. So Alolan Raichu is normally orange and its tail is brown and then the yellow surfer thunderbolt thing and then the yellow ears. And then its shiny is brown and then a lighter brown tail and then an orange thunderbolt in ears. So what I did first for its body, I changed all of the orange and its tan stomach, changed it to black, and then its stomach to a darker blue, and then the little yellow lines that were on its hands and on its feet, changed those over to gray. And then for its tail, I changed the brown to a black and fading into gray. And then the thunderbolt tail part, I changed from that yellow to this really bright sky kind of ocean blue. And then I changed the ears and little cheek pouches to that same blue color. So the idea here was kind of like a surfer with like a wetsuit. So a wetsuit is usually this black or gray color, and then a lot of them are blue, although it's a darker blue. So I thought I'd lighten it up just a little bit to seem like it was surfing more on water and embracing the water just a little bit more. So that's what I did with Alolan Raichu. Coming up third is Alolan Ninetales. So originally Alolan Ninetales is white and then a little bit of blue around its tail and then blue eyes and ears. And then its shiny is just different shades of purple. So what I did first was I changed like its body and its head to this lighter yellow kind of color. And then its tail I did the same exact thing, and the darker area I made this more kind of light gold color. And then for its eyes and its ears and its nose, change that from that blue color to more this bright gold color. So the inspiration here was I was kind of going off the regular Ninetales where it was kind of this yellow kind of color, although I kept the eyes a different color rather than changing them to red like the regular Ninetales is, to kind of match with the color scheme, since the blue and white regular Alolan Ninetales is that color, and then the shiny is purple and its eyes are purple. I kept with the same theme there. So with the yellow fix, I changed the eyes to a gold color. So that's what I did with Alolan Ninetales. At number 4 is Alolan Exeggutor. So Alolan Exeggutor is normally this brown color for the trunk, and then green leaves, and its heads are yellow. And then for its shiny, the trunk becomes this more greenish brown kind of color, and then the leaves become orange, and the heads are this off greenish yellow kind of color. So to start off with, I changed its trunk from that brown color to this more grayish kind of off blue kind of color. And then I changed the leaves to this really light green, almost a kind of whitish kind of color. And then for its heads, changed them to more this purplish black kind of color. And then the head on its tail to this dark green. So the inspiration here was this tree. It's called a Bismarck palm. They're these short little palm trees, but they have these really broad and spread out leaves that are kind of this lighter green, sort of almost a blue kind of color. And then they produce this fruit, which isn't edible, that whenever it's matured, it's this blackish purple kind of color that I've kind of put together with Exeggutor's heads. And then while it's still immature, it's this dark green color, and that's what I had done for the head that's on its tail. So that was my inspiration for Exeggutor, and that's what I had done with it. Finally, number 5 is Alolan Marowak. So Marowak is normally this dark purple color, and then it's holding its bone that is this greenish fire on each end. And then its shiny just changes that purple to a little lighter. It doesn't change any other colors on it. So what I did was I changed that dark purple to more of this green. And then I didn't change any of the bones, but what I did was I changed its eye to kind of match, so it was this dark green color. And then the fire I changed from that green to a more pink and purple. So I was kind of going off of a stereotypical ghost, where they're green with that like green ectoplasm, and then the purple like spectral fire that ghosts are associated with. So that's what I did with Alolan Marowak. Alright, that's it for this episode of Fixing Shinies. If you liked the video, make sure to hit that thumbs up and leave a comment. If you guys have any suggestions or ways I can improve with the shiny adjustments that I do, please leave a comment, and who knows, maybe I'll cover it in a future video or do a video from your suggestions. Don't forget to subscribe to get notifications about future videos and help support the channel. There will be more content to come, so see you next time.